The Betrayed.
Welcome back to The Trade. I'm Gina Beck.
This is Drew Williams.
Thank you for listening, liking, commenting, and subscribing. We appreciate y'all, especially the reviews on Apple Podcasts. It really means a lot.
And like always, thank you again for the continued support, the continued engagement, and the hashtag Banana Cats.
How are you, Drew?
I'm all right, G. How are you?
I'm doing well. I'm doing good.
It's kind of feel like we've been not recording and not talking as much lately. I feel like we have a lot to catch up on, but a lot of stuff has happened in the news too. It's like a billion things all at once.
Right. It's been one thing after another, it feels like all the time. But I've been traveling and I'm back from California now. And, we've been doing some clips for you guys. So if you guys like the clips, if you guys have been enjoying the clips and want more of them, let us know. We've been enjoying doing them, right? You like doing them?
Yeah, it's fun to go back and actually listen to like some of the other stories that haven't heard for a little bit and almost just kind of get see if we can get any update from any of those people too. Some of the guests who I'd like to see what they thought of the clips.
Yeah, and I'd love to bring them back on also, some of them. And it's nice to shorten things up and have you guys have little bits and pieces of things too, because I'm sure you guys don't listen to all of it, even though I'd love if you guys did. But the clips really help for those people that don't want to or don't have time to. And I also want to mention one more thing. We have a website. And so if you guys want to click the link in the description, if you guys are tired of YouTube, if you're tired of these social media platforms in general, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, wherever else, you guys can go to our website. We have our episodes there. We also have merch. If you guys would like a Betrayed t-shirt, they're pretty cool. And what else do we have on the website?
There's our Patreon, which is our Gumroad, but you'd be more kind of just donating to us at this point. We haven't really decided what we're gonna do with it yet. It's
Oh, the
not.
$1 a month
Yeah,
thing?
yeah. We would eventually be maybe something like a meet and greet here on Werribee or something like that. Haven't really completely
Yeah.
figured it out yet, but it is there. It's not Patreon. I should say it's actually Gumroad.
I have no idea about any of that, but all I know is we're going to figure something out for people that do want to contribute to that, whether it's live streams or, like he said, the meet and greet thing, whatever we can do, give you guys some merch. We'll figure it out. But we appreciate all the support, and I just want to let you guys know about the website because I don't think we talk about it enough, but it's there, and we appreciate you guys who go on there and support us there.
Yeah, I'm pretty proud of the website. I think it looks really good. I haven't even told G this yet, but men, if you want your shirts, get them soon because the women's shirts are going to be what's going up next soon. There's going to be V cuts of all the exact same designs, but more catered to what our real audience is. Let's be honest. I know most of you guys are women that are listening.
Yeah, we have a lot of women listeners, and I know that the women shirts they fit differently than the men's shirts, and I know this specifically from the Six and Quota Band merch. The women really want that female cut, and the guys always get the guys shirts. So that's what I told to Drew. I was like, we got to cater to the women. Not only that, we want to cater to children. We want to cater to, what we talk about. We talk about families. We want to cater to the families. We want to do giveaways like we're going to come up with all sorts of things that what we get we're going to give back, and that's like our whole goal with this is to be able to help out families and kids. And so we really appreciate all the support and we're excited to do more with it. Stay tuned.
Absolutely. I think I'm going to start this one out. It's kind of a, I don't know what you would call it. It's kind of a breakdown of some crazy stuff that's been happening over the last few weeks. It actually was dropped December 1st. Louder with Crowder picked it up on the 6th. There's a lot of weird stuff going on with the CIA. BuzzFeed dropped an article that revealed over the past 14 years at least 10 CIA contractors employees committed atrocities involving the ones we like to protect. The allegations in the report are things such as one person had great contact with a 2 and a 6-year old. One purchased 3 CP videos that were of them being not nothing good and by their mothers. They were recorded by their mothers. Another said it was they viewed over 1,400 CP images while on assignment. Out of the 10 instances described in the report, only one person was ever charged. The rest of the cases were sent back to the CIA to handle internally. In a 2009 report, ICE revealed several Pentagon staff were subscribed to CP sites, and there is actually a Department of Defense PDF. We will link that all in the description. And then lastly, in 2012 report confirmed that 2 officers from the NRO, which is the National Reconnaissance Offices, which is the offices in charge of putting up intelligence satellites for like the CIA, things like that, admitting to the few of these officers admitted to committing atrocities against the young ones and viewing CP. And there is a official report from the Inspector General of Intelligence, which we will link below too. And I just feel like this last few weeks, it's just like one after another, all these weirdos just coming around.
Yeah, it feels nonstop. It's like we're always seeing something about this. It's never ending. That's the main reason why we wanted to start this podcast, was because not enough people talk about all the craziness, and we see it all the time. And this is exactly that. I get speechless and angry, and I want to say more than what these you know these
What
sites will let us say.
TOS will allow us to say.
Yeah. I can't. I don't know. It's like the Josh, speaking of craziness, the Josh Duggar, he is found guilty. We had just talked about him for CP, but he has like siblings and stuff too. Like he's always been around children, like reality TV show. He has a platform. There's always all these ways for him to be able to access, and it's just disgusting. It's really disgusting.
I mean, even when you look at like some of those serial killer types, they'll put themselves in positions where they're always around things that they want to put on, and I feel like it's just another version of that.
Yeah, definitely. And it's just to what they like, right? And for Josh Duggar, he is found guilty. Last time we had talked about him, he was going through court. As of Thursday, they did find him guilty of the CP, the possession of CP, and according to judgment filed in the United States District Court, Western District of Arkansas, I guess he allegedly, it says in this article, downloaded material that depicted the SA of children under the age of 12 old and younger. Like, that is, that's disgusting. He has pleaded not guilty to the 2 charges, it says. He has pleaded not guilty to the 2 charges, but he was found guilty. How does that make sense?
Well, I'm guessing he has maintained his innocence of whatever the charges are, because he's admitted to already stuff before, but I'm guessing he's maintaining his innocence even while after being sentenced. That's what I interpret from that article.
Okay. I mean, it's a CNN article, so. Sorry, not sorry. Anyways, they were ranging from 8 months to 12 years old. 18 months was the youngest. 18, you guys.
That hurts my soul. It like makes my stomach just.
Faulkner said in his 11 years of being an investigator, those images are in the top 5 of the worst I have ever had to examine. Top 5. I mean, he's had to have gone over, just in our couple years of decoying and doing what we did. I mean, we don't even have a number. Thousands, thousands of conversations, images, disgusting things that we saw and heard. And for an investigator, probably doing this 10 plus years, he's got a lengthy list of stories and memories and things that he's been through. To be top 5, you are sick, a sick individual, disgusting, and you deserve whatever's coming. But he's the oldest son of Michelle and Jim Bob, which there's also news on his father. There's news coming in about his sister. There's news coming in from all the family. They all have spoken up about this, and Jim Bob is his name. Loses Arkansas State Senate primary days after son's CP conviction. Yeah, so it's affecting the whole family. And it goes to show what your one decision can do to your whole family.
It's that
I'm not
domino
saying
effect.
right, the domino effect. We've talked about that multiple times too.
I
It's a lot.
Yeah, like I said, it's just it seems like there's more and more. Maybe it's just people are actually talking about it now finally, and maybe that's why it feels like the news and everyone's talking about it again. Maybe it comes in waves. I don't know, but it does seem like it's. I mean, Project Us dropped something today. I mean, everybody. Mama Max has got something out that keeps getting taken down. It's just like you said. I'm just like at a loss for words now.
It's kind of like what could be worse, right? It's always what could be worse than this sometimes. But something that is going to be worse than this, which I don't think we've heard enough information about or even talked enough about, but for us, we don't really have much to talk about on this topic because I don't think we've gotten enough. But the whole Ghislaine Maxwell thing. I mean,
I've got her
what's
civil
up
court.
there?
I've got her civil court PDF pulled up right now. I mean, we can talk about some of that. The criminal trial. It's kind of on a daily thing. We're kind of going to be waiting just like everybody else. But the civil suit's pretty crazy. The amount of people that are in it. I didn't know if you wanted to go off the list of that at all. But it's
I'm down. I don't know hardly anything.
okay. Okay.
I
So
haven't really
I've got the
seen
PDF. We
anything.
can link this as well. This was filed August 21st, 2020, and this is the United States Southern District versus. I'm going to list off all the people. One of the last ones on it is actually Ghislaine, but there's some pretty big names on here: Harvey Weinstein, Sean Carter, aka Jay Z, Weinstein Corporation, Miramax, Walt Disney, Def Jam Recording, Beyonce Knowles, Kanye West. I'm trying to think some of the bigger names. Dwayne Carter, which I believe is Lil Wayne. Good Music, which is all of Kanye's stuff. Young Money Entertainment, which is Yeezy's, I believe is his whole thing. There's Guitar Investment Authority, Sprint Corporation, Viacom CBS. Trying to see Sony Entertainment. There's a John Doe and a Jane Doe. Corporation Does. I guess there's over 100 of them. And like I said, this is a civil case, so this is technically separate from the criminal case, but it's very much like the O.J. Simpson case. O.J. Simpson was found criminally innocent. He was not found guilty of anything criminal, but in a civil case, he was found guilty.
Mm. It's crazy. And I just like any case that we all have to sit through and wait forever to hear answers about, we just want the answers. We just want to know more. And hopefully, as more comes out, it'll be able to give more answers and be able to like help more people, Because I feel like people don't really realize that this really happens. This really goes on. But people are so in their own little bubble. I don't think they, they need this news. They need to know these things.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy how deep it all is. I mean, it's so many people that many of us have either looked up to either at one point in our lives or still do that are granted this is a civil case and they have not been found guilty of anything, but it is pretty weird seeing all those names tied with what went on that island, you know?
And what all went on besides like the surface level stuff that we know and the headlines in the news, right? There's more. There's more things that we
It's
don't
got to get
know.
darker. It's got to be
It's
darker.
it's so bad that people don't want to believe it too. And I think that's why, like, I don't know, there's not as much of a uproar about it. Everybody should be demanding answers, just like they demanded to know where Brian was in the whole Gabby Petito thing. People did not let that go until they knew answers, and then they got answers and didn't even want to believe it. So it's like, let's put some energy on to stuff like this or to other missing children, people cases, or, you know what I mean? There's always that uproar and then it dies down.
Like I said,
And
it
we
almost
gotta
feels like
we
it
gotta
comes in
keep that
waves.
same we gotta keep that same energy for things that matter as well. Can't just like can't let things slide.
No, and like always, G, well said.
I think we're going to end it here. Thank you for listening, liking, commenting, and subscribing. Check out the links in the description if you want to know more about what we talked about in this episode, or if you want to go to our website, or check out our social media, or come ask us questions on the Betrayed. Maybe you want to interview. Maybe you want to know more about a specific topic. Let us know. We appreciate y'all. Love y'all. Until next time, Banana Cats.
Good night, guys. Much love. Peace.